Forgiveness is not something you have to earn. It's already been given to you through God's abundant grace. No matter what mistakes or regrets weigh on your heart, God's mercy covers them all. This time spent with God is an invitation to slow down, reflect, and receive the freedom that forgiveness brings. Let the peaceful presence of Christ wash over you, releasing guilt and filling you with renewed hope. You don't have to carry your burdens alone. God's forgiveness is a gift waiting for you to accept. When was the last time you truly accepted God's forgiveness in your life? Carrying the weight of unforgiveness can leave your heart heavy and restless. But God's forgiveness is a river of grace, flowing freely to cleanse and restore your soul. This moment invites you to release bitterness, anger, or regret, and to embrace the peace that comes from being forgiven. Spending time with God in quiet reflection opens the door to healing and renewal. His mercy is ready to wash over every part of you, bringing comfort and freedom. You are invited to step into this gift and find rest for your weary heart. What burden are you ready to release through God's forgiveness today? Sometimes, forgiving yourself feels harder than seeking forgiveness from others. But God's love breaks through every barrier of self-doubt and shame. His grace covers your imperfections and invites you to accept the freedom found in His mercy. This time with God is a chance to embrace self-compassion, to recognize that you are worthy of forgiveness just as you are. Let go of the lies that tell you otherwise, and open your heart to the peace that comes from knowing you are deeply loved and forgiven. How can embracing God's forgiveness change the way you see yourself? If you are finding rest in His presence, subscribe and hit the bell to continue this journey. Forgiveness is a gift that brings peace to your soul and healing to your spirit. When you spend time with God, you step into a space where guilt loses its grip and love takes its place. This reflection invites you to rest in the assurance that God's forgiveness is complete and unconditional. No mistake is too big, no sin too great to separate you from His grace. As you embrace this truth, your heart is renewed and your path made clear. You are free to live in the light of His mercy and love. What freedom could forgiveness bring to your life today? Letting go of unforgiveness isn't always easy, but it's essential for your healing and peace. God's forgiveness paves the way for you to release resentment and bitterness that weigh heavy on your heart. Spending quiet moments with God opens your soul to transformation, allowing His mercy to soften hardened places. This time invites you to accept the grace that heals and restores, empowering you to move forward with a lighter spirit and a renewed heart. You don't have to carry the past any longer. God's forgiveness is enough. What step can you take today to embrace forgiveness and healing? In the stillness of spending time with God, His forgiveness becomes a tangible presence, filling the spaces where pain and regret once lived. This peaceful meditation invites you to open your heart fully to His grace and let it transform your life. You are invited to trust that His mercy is sufficient to cover every mistake and to bring healing where there has been hurt. As you rest in His presence, allow yourself to be renewed and restored, knowing that forgiveness is not just a gift, but a powerful force for freedom and peace. How does it feel to experience God's forgiveness as a source of healing in your life? There is profound freedom in accepting that forgiveness is already yours through God's boundless mercy. This truth brings healing to the deepest wounds and peace to the most troubled heart. As this meditation closes, carry with you the assurance that no past mistake can separate you from God's love. You are fully forgiven, deeply cherished, and continually renewed by His grace. Step forward with confidence, knowing that forgiveness empowers you to live a life of freedom and hope. What new beginning will you embrace today as you accept God's forgiveness?